As the title suggests, I wasn't originally gonna stream this. My friend did tell me that he wanted me to stream this, so I'm gonna stream this. Alright. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to cheat it for me, I guess I might almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha ha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop looking for you. You say you were thinking about ignoring me. It's mean. Well, people stare at you for acting weird, and I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. As you say, sorry. Yo, Sayori is literally Zen, bro. Sayori is literally Zen. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making them commute. By the way, Evan, have you started on a club to join yet? A club. I told you already, I'm not really interested. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. Tell me where you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. One of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. So I already likes to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average of spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or how to use skills before college. Happiness is really important to me, you know. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll get a few clothes that will make you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by a such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School days is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So you want me to check out some clubs? I guess I had no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? I must have come into this classroom and I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I catch you coming out the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if you want to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? That you could come to my club. Sorry. Yeah? Literally is it, bro? There's no way I'm going to your club. Me. Me. I always whispers in the club. Not that I was ever aware. she had any interest in literature. I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help with starting the club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed this club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Who cares so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. And that was like, I was really that much of an airhead, or she's so punny as to have planned all of this out. I let her alongside. Fine, I'll stop by for a cookie, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glanced around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says some nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Evan, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? You wanna say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who makes cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody, Sayori says quietly to my ear, then turns toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest of the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Evan. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little. You too, Monika. Come, sit down, Evan. We made room for you at the table. So you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And I'll make some tea as well. Our girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. I can't. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angles to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thinking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made it for you or anything? Yeah? I thought you technically did, so I already said. Well, maybe, but not for you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissive conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of me, in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep the whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us her permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, you know... I believe you. Well... Tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what makes you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. The music is too loud, dude. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. How many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new, start something brand new? Especially when it's something that doesn't get your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. We know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Evan, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Respect. I respect you, Evan. I respect me. That's a lie, you never respect me at all, anyways. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's head smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep, complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling good stories for a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, and clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take anything of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to read about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do just as cute as you are. Sayuri sidles up. Is that what it says? Sayuri sidles up, glance behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share sometime? No. Suki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, here? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki if you feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aww, I'm gonna read everyone's poems. You know, sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think you'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bonds of this club. Isn't that right, Evan? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, let me come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sari might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, Evan, you all. Yo, Zin better get here. He wanted me to stream this. If he doesn't get here, I swear to God. I swear, bro. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Hold on. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Also, Zin wanted me to remember a quote for later on. The quote is, "I gently opened the door." He told me to remember that. I don't know why though. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super annoyed. then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Evan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class? Star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety rolling up in me. Meanwhile, the clubs continue to chit-chat. I just spilled water on me. It's so cold, dude. Crap, it's so cold, dude. Oh my god. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Evan, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and, of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day here after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick a word you think your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Crap. Crap. Crap, dude. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so I need to think of a poem. Maybe? These poems, maybe, if I do this correctly, maybe I can get, like, a better chance at somebody. So let's say the words: party, twirl, warm, starscape, philosophy, laugh, fantasy, hurt, child, and happiness. None of these words start with A. Let's think about this, man. Also, she states like horror too, so I do need to remember. I should probably remember that. I may or may not have looked that up. Okay. Hi again, Evan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in. Everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Evan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if your plan is to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Evan always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Evan can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Look at her face. Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you may enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be in the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing it made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri... Okay, so listen. I Okay, Angel, listen. I can explain, Angel. Listen. Just give me a chance, give me a chance to explain myself, give me a chance to explain myself, okay? So listen. Angel, listen, man. My friend told me to play this, okay? Angel, listen. My friend told me to play this, and listen. Hold on, listen. Angel, I'm me so real right now, right? I'll send you a screenshot too if you want me to. Also, this is a horror game. Angel. From what I know, later on it becomes a horror game, and I love horror games. If you know me, then you know I love horror, man. I will send you a screenshot though. That my friend someone played. I will send you a screenshot. Let me find the message. Hold on. It's not a bad game so far. I'm just waiting for it to get like really good. I'll send you a screenshot of that right now. Because my friend did tell me to stream it. something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me. I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? Angel. Angel. Angel, 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 angel. I can tell. Angel! Just stop. Just stop. Just stop talking, right? I haven't beaten this game yet. I don't know much except for it's a horror game. Chill out, Angel. Chill out. Is that so? Is that so? Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's no ominous looking eyes. No, there's inobvious looking. No, not obvious. Ominous. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give it away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came out from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that? Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Evan? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, the voice acting is insane. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own rules, or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you if you hear something in the background, it's probably my fan. Not fan, probably my AC, I meant. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive. They're meant to be naive when letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Okay, any real character just look at the chat. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You, you don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. At least you get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I stay here, right? I flip it to the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. You sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company or something. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting him or anything. Alright. I open this book and start the prologue. I so understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Did I say her shoulder? I meant to say my shoulder. I don't know if I did it wrong. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Stalker moment. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. You just apologize. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between the thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the side of the book. The way I turn the page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb and flips it to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. The Ghost. We have Fallen and The Ghost. What's up, Ghost? The Ghost. Okay. The Ghost. Listen. I don't mean this in a rude way. The Ghost. I don't mean this in a rude way. But whenever I saw your profile picture, I just thought of something that has 3K. Whenever I saw your profile picture, I'm sorry, man. Sorry. I'm just. Hey, no offense, man. No offense. I just. Whenever I saw. Hey man, no offense, man. No offense. Alright. Anyways. I think I got a little distracted for a second. I guess over Yuri's face again. It reminds me. Okay, I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asked me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turned it by my own. See, volition? Yeah, volition. We continued the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Page exchange does not rhyme. Turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Now those kind of be some fire lyrics though. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminded you of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see that. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some sort of your reasons. Burps loudly next to her and I spit on her hair. Thumbs up. Okay, Okay, Angel. I just went on your channel, and your description says, I make very garbage and bad content. You can stay if you care or if you want to. I won't bother to beg or even ask. Saying that you have garbage content is crazy. Angel, your content is not garbage, right? It's not garbage, man. It's not garbage. It's not garbage. It really isn't, man. It really isn't. No, it's not, Angel. I've seen worse. Angel, I've seen worse, man. I've seen worse, dude. I've honestly seen much worse, dude. How am I trying to make you feel more stupid, Angel? How? How, Angel? You're not making any sense, man. Angel, I must ask though, what is your most recent short? Like, can you explain it? Your most recent short? Can you explain what I'm looking at? Alright, Angel, I'll continue, I'll continue, alright, I'll continue. But they're kind of reminiscent of you and your manner of you. Am I illiterate? Okay, but I know that, Angel. But those images are so random, okay? Like, they're just so random, man. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. TDX. I know, Angel. I know. You're your main style for one. But Evan. But Evan, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. A terrible thing to have in common with her. Angel, I know what TDX is. I played with you once. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry. I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Not Angel! I literally played it with you, Angel! I literally did! I have no recollection, Virgil. Angel! Yes, you do! What are you saying, all of a sudden? Angel. Everyone who is not here, because I know Angel's only here. I apologize for Angel being dumb. I'm kidding. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Now, the only friend I'm playing with is with my other friend, Angel. You played with me. You played TDS with me like a month ago, man. Maybe 2, I don't remember. We might not have enough time if way too long. Yuri sails spare from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it... I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine. Yuri, releasing her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. No, release is not releasing. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really define much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Remember the war, okay? Ha. Don't remember. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I think I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. as Yuri reads the poem and notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that aloud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Code from Left 4 Dead appears on the screen. Reloading! He's going to hate me. He really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. And Left 4 Dead 2 is a great game, dude. I love Left 4 Dead. What am I getting nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. Angel, I wish I could, but my PC isn't really working. So I kind of can't. Plus, I don't really have a mouse at the moment. I don't know what happened to it. So I sadly can't. But if I do get the computer fix and I do get a mouse, then I will stream it then if I do that. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just spent, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through with that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style from its topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor suddenly changes, or totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiled dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Hold on. Angel, there are actually a few games I do want to play on this channel. Left 4 Dead 2 is one of them. I also want to play the new Dead Rising, the Luxury Master, because I love Dead Rising. And what else? I do want to be able to play Dying Light 2 Beast when it comes out, and also Black Ops 6 when that comes out. Also, I do want to play like the Dark Souls games as well. Dark Souls is good. You know, I'm actually do a stream on Payday 2 maybe one day. Payday 2 is a great game. I love Payday 2. Angel, Dark Souls 2 kind of sucks from what I've seen. Three, not 2. 3 from what I've heard. 3 is a good game, but 2 is not. I also heard 2 is the hardest of them all. You misspelled it. What games do I have actually? Hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, there is the Silent Hill 2 remake coming out, and I do want to play that a lot. I love the Silent Hill games. I just Silent Hill is such a good game. All 3 of them. What else? Castle Crashers. Oh my god, Castle Crashers. I forgot about that game. I do want to play that on my channel. Oh my god, I love Castle Crashers. I love that game so much. What else? What other games do I want to play? Scorn. I want to play Scorn a lot. Scorn sounds pretty good from what I've heard. So, yeah. What else? I want to play the Resident Evil 4 remake. I want to play Resident Evil Village. I want to play a lot of Resident Evil games on my channel. Anything else I want to play? Anything else? I can't think of anything yet. At the moment. But yeah. Oh, the Until Dawn remake. Oh my god, as soon as I said that, I just saw Brad community post starting Silent Hill remake tonight and Until Dawn remake tomorrow. Oh my god, I really gotta actually watch that. We did Silent Hill 2 remake. I love Silent Hill 2. Anyways, let's read this. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair lay beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last can't be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing, air, the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, It was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poems is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a little thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I want to keep doing my best for you, Evan. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Angel! Over here! Who do I show it to next, Angel? Do I show it to Sayori, Natsuki, or Monica for next? Pick a name. Angel? You there, man? Angel? Based on the fact that you're not answering, I'm gonna assume you're not here. I'm gonna do Sayori. Wow. Wow! Evan! Your poem is really bad. It's fine, it's fine. It's your first time. Besides, I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Heaven. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try and think like this for other people. That's something I can't speak. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, sir. Thanks, sorry. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If I wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least makes me feel a little better about myself. Um, wait. Alright. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. but next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Hold on. What? Hold on. Give me a sec. Where'd my water bottle go? What? Huh? Yo. Huh? Yo. There's no way. Found it. Found it. Evan, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What, you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We all start somewhere, right? We're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, and I like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I should show my message. I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you they weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. Man. Why are you so convinced I won't like it? They won't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't ever take their writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems people to express themselves? The writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like it set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps to bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. What? I guess more into it, I realize. That's what I mean, to be a pro. And that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Hi, Evan. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring these up, okay? Alright, keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring this up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Evan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll have to learn to get past. Yeah, that's true. I had not do it home. Great job, Evan. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metamorphical. Metaphorical. I said metamorphical. Metaphorical. I'm not sure why. I didn't expect you to go far to go for something so deep. I guess it underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everything expectations well. That way it always counts as member. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and indirect words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when the readers are left to derive them from the wrong meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that.
get something out of it just by feel, by letting them deeply analyze the whole thing. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable by doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I was alone. Parents sighed for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real. I'm lying like look down at the sun. It's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A whole infinite choices. I realize now. I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing, what it implies. Performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing the poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific poem. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Honest around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. You need to just be nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's not. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did she maybe miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling it's coming up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard? Like, oh, something nice to say. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. But people did, by the way. Someone liked it. And Evan did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer. I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Evan liked my poem too. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress me with member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stand up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Evan appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? If I was full of myself, I would have literally go out my way to make everything into overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose book was magically cruel as vigorous as the heavens are showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls stepped towards me. They just noticed I was standing there. Evan, she's trying to make me mad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Evan. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings to us effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Evan? into this in the first place. It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with, I would think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feeling into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm so sorry. Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and you just told us how you felt. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenched her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at the point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up giving feel bad for her. So many times when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I don't want to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your face right now. With that warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from a desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. Sorry. She really didn't need to do that. Back across the room, Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not frustrated after being treated like that? You'll handle it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Evan. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this program. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, huh? What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make a glass of tea. Good idea. I get enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Evan, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. So that was the only thing to talk about, everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe learn something from our friends too. Certain poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I do learn a little more about the kinds of poems and more lights. With any luck, that means I can always do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I after myself, keep on determination. Evan, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beeps at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you think? You know, between you and Natsuki. Does this kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen the Twilight do that. I promised there would be more people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Evan, it's nice to spend time with you in the club. Providing seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being connected to everyone is nice, but it doesn't really need to stop there. We'll just have to see what the future holds, alright? I've had Sayori on the shore. I said that more myself than to her. It was easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Hold on. Oh.
Alright. Already passed, and it's time for the club meeting already. Got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual sense The usual scene greets me. Hi, Evan. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being you being in this club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a great mood. But I guess there's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. I told you enough money. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice if she was listening. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Evan to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, deploying a mischievous little stuff like that, your suffering is fair enough. It's fair enough retribution. Did I just? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. It's something bad, and now I have to accept this, the revolution. Retribution? That? Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us. Isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacked Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Wow. Yeah. Ow. What was a cookie. Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blabber about the cupcakes. It wasn't totally worth seeing a reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Okay, I... Sayori immediately clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, and then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful. Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Haven't any of you heard anything about her being late today? Or haven't? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose to kill over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica wistfully glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it. Since I was practicing piano. Piano? No. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Nah, something seems suspicious. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Evan. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing. I've practiced a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Chusli Sayori is mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappears into the closet. Alright, I'm gonna take a break, everyone. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back, guys. Hold on. Alright guys, I'm gonna be completely honest guys. I don't really want to play anymore for now. I think I'm gonna save here, okay? Alright, good. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here. I'll see you all in the next one, alright? Have a good one, yo. Peace.